Hello guys, you are welcome. In this video tutorial, I will take you on step by step on how to sew this trouser adjustment, and I would like you to watch out as we comment. The first thing you need to do is to get your interfacing, or we call it gum stay, or you say paper gum, and you measure about 5 inches, because this in this tutorial we are going to have like two different measurements, the longer adjuster and the shorter adjuster. The longer adjuster will be facing backward, while the shorter adjuster will be facing downward. Now I just mark 6 inches on the length side of it. For that longer, I added 1 inch to it, and on the width side I mark 2 inches. I will mark it to be straight, and after marking it, then I will use my scissors to cut it, just as I'm doing now. I'm cutting it along the straight line of the 2 inches which I marked. So because what I actually want to achieve here is the two side, they are pairs. So I want to achieve the two side. I will fold it. As I fold it, then I will also fold it on the vertical side of it. Fold on the vertical side after trimming the upside of the uh, interfacing, and make sure that they are equal, and while folding make it to be straight. On this area you make sure that the interface, as you join the two interface and folding them, you make sure they are equal. And remember I said it's 2 inches. Then I will put a ruler. I'm using on this form now. In this case, I'm using my scissors to create a straight line to draw with my pencil, and then I will mark 1 inch. Pardon, I will mark half an inch on the other side of it. Mark half an inch. Then I will take it downward. This is the head side of the adjuster, and the place with half an inch is the tail of the adjuster. Remember, we are making it half an inch on this side. After cutting it, opening it, it will be 1 inch, which is the size of our buckle. The buckle I will be using for the adjustment. You can see it. I just trim the slant there, and I'm trimming the tail area. I just finished trimming it. I will open it for you to see how it is. You can see it. This is how it is, and this is the longer side of the adjuster, which will be facing backward. That's what I mean backward, is that it will face the back side of our trouser. That's your bottom side. So what I want to trim again now is the shorter side of the adjuster, which will face the front side of the trouser. So I will do likewise what I did on in the front side, in the long side, or pardon, what I did on the long side of the adjuster. I will also do likewise on this shorter side. Actually, what I'm doing right now is just I pick one side of the long adjuster to trace the short side of the adjuster, making sure they are equal on every side while trimming. So I'm done with this trimming. I'm done. I will get the fabric I will use in this to work with it, the adjustment. But before then, I brought out my buckle to make sure that what I trim size the wideness of the buckle. What I trim size the wideness of the buckle. So I just check it and I find out that I have to make a little trimming. I have to trim a little once again. So I'll be trimming it to make sure that it actually fits in to that buckle size. And so if you are a new follower, if this is your first time to come across to our video, please do well to subscribe, please subscribe, and also give us a like. In doing this, it will help this video to go viral so that other people will see it and also participate. They will benefit from this video. Please give us a like and follow us. Subscribe to this channel for more tips that will be coming. I just finished the adjustment of the shorter side of the buckle and also the longer side of the buckle. Well, this is the longer side, which I will still trim a little bit. I will trim a little bit. If you observe, you will find out that while trimming this long form of the adjuster, I joined the two interfacing. Remember, whatever we are doing, they are in pairs. The long side is in pair and the short side is also in pair because we are talking about two sides of this trouser. What will happen on the left hand side, what we do on the left hand side will also be applicable on the right hand side of the trouser. I'm fixing the interfacing through the adjuster to check and confirm whether the the space of the buckle is rightly fitted with that of the interface, because as I've cut the interface, the same size of the interface will be after sewing is what it will come out even after I've ironed the interface. So I cut out the fabric I'll be using to to work on this adjuster, and I will iron it. I see as I place it, I will take it to my table and iron it. I will get another fabric for the shorter one, the shorter adjuster. I will place them and I will equally iron the shorter one on the fabric as I will do on the longer one. So I'm taking them to my iron. I have just fused the interface on the material or the fabric which I will be using, and I will trim it. I'm trimming them out, giving space of about half an inch. The space of the half an inch is just for the sewing, or we call it our sewing allowance. We call it our sewing allowance. Our sewing allowance is very necessary so that you give half an inch as your allowance for sewing, and that will be in your mind. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're sewing, make sure that half of an inch is whatever you're cutting is added to this thing. And I'm done with the cutting, the trimming. You can see them. Then I will equally get another fabric for the inner facing, which I will use in turning the adjuster. Get another fabric and equally trim it up likewise as I have done on the adjuster. So meanwhile, the fabric which I have gotten, I will not fuse it with any interface. It will just be plain. It will not have any interfacing on it. So I will trim them with the same size of the adjuster which I have fused my interface on the fabric. So I'm going to trim. Please, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please do well to hit on that subscribe button and also give us a like on this video. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell to all so that you will be able to get videos like this whenever I post them so that you will not miss out. And please, I beg that like is very important to us. Give us a like so that this video can be recommended to other people for them to also benefit from this video. Thank you very much. I'm trimming the interface, pardon me, I'm trimming the inner facing of the adjuster. I will also do likewise on the other side. I just trim the shorter side. I will also trim on the longer side. I've gotten my fabric which I use for the shorter side of the adjuster. Then I will trim likewise. Trim likewise. Please subscribe, and also give us a like on this video. Give us a like on this video so that YouTube algorithm will circulate this video to other people, so that they will benefit from the value you are getting from this video. Please give us a like and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that we'll be among the first people that will benefit whenever I post a new video. I just finished trimming the inner facing. Then I will now run my stitch with the inner facing and the adjuster which I have prepared. I will commence with the stitch right now. Please subscribe to this channel so that you will get more value whenever I post new videos. And I'll be bringing sewing tips on how to cut with and sew different men's wear. Just commence with the sewing. You sew alongside with on the allowance of the half an inch you have given for your sewing. You sew by the side of the interface. You don't sew inside the interface. By the side of your interface, that is where you sew. So I'm done with this. Meanwhile, the longer side of the adjustment or the adjuster, the longer side or the arrow side, we are not supposed to close that place. I will mark chalk where I will lose, because on the longer side, the arrow side supposed to be left open without sewing. Now I'm going to sew the second one, and while sewing the second one, you find out that I will not stitch close the arrow side, because I will be turning the adjuster from that area. You will understand the reason why as we continue and proceed. And please make sure you watch through the video for you not to miss any part of this video. Thank you very much. And don't forget to give us hit on that subscribe button, and also to give us a like on this video. Thank you. I keep on showing. Remember I said on the longer side, you will close the bottom of the adjuster, but the arrow side, you will not close the arrow side of the of that of the longer adjuster. So I'm trimming off the excess so that it will enable me to turn and iron very well. Then I will open the arrow side of the fabric, and I will trim off the inner facing on that arrow side. I will trim it out. So what I will do now is that I'm going to turn this inside out. I'm going to turn it inside out. That's what I will do. I'm turning it with my scissors. Please subscribe if you are new to my channel. If today is your first time coming in contact with this channel, hit on that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell to all, so that whenever I post new video that will be of good value like this one to you, you will be among the first persons to watch and to benefit from it. And to my old subscribers, I really appreciate you. I thank you for always clicking on play whenever you see my video popped up. Thank you very much for always clicking on play. I will start with the sewing of the shutter adjuster. This is the shutter adjuster I'm showing you right now. Now the techniques on that of the shutter adjuster, the button will be left open while the arrow side will be closed. The bottom will be left open while the arrow head, the head, which the arrow side is the head, while the place that is flat is the bottom. That place will be sewn. The bottom will be left open because we'll be turning that of the shutter side from the bottom. We will turn it from the bottom. I just finished sewing the that of the shutter adjuster. I will equally turn it as I did on the longer side of the adjuster. Please subscribe subscribe to this channel for you to get more tips, more value on the video which will be coming later to you. I just trim out the excess, then I will turn I will turn the shutter adjuster inside out, inside out, and I'm turning it from the bottom. I'm turning from the bottom. Remember, the longer adjuster, you turn it from the head, not the bottom, because the bottom, you will close the bottom and leave the the arrow side, which is the head. You will leave the head open while the bottom will be closed. So on the longer form or the longer adjuster, you will leave the head unsewn because you will turning your adjuster from the head, from the upper side, which is the arrow side of it. I just finished turning it, and I will take it to my iron to iron. You can see I'm back from my ironing table, and you can see how neat they are. Then I will fix it on the buckle. I will fix it on the buckle for you to see how neat and fitted it is. I'm bringing out my buckle right now, and after fixing it, I will now. This is my trouser, the trouser which I have already sewn, remaining the waist area. This, there's something I want you to note on the buckle. This side is the back of this buckle. You can see it. I'm bringing it up for you to see very clearly. This is the back side of the buckle, so that you don't make that mistake. You see it, and I will turn the front side for you to see. And this is the front side of the buckle.